Well, I hate to see the old girl go, but there's a young lady and her father that I think it's going to be a daughter-father project. She's coming to pick this up right now. So they just drove 3 hours. They're almost here. I've got the lot open, and yeah, I'm about to start getting it ready to get pulled out of here. Sad that I never really got to do much with it. There it goes. Say goodbye. To be honest with you, it saddens me, but I know it's got to be done. I'm not in the right space in my life to do anything with that car at the moment. I guess I kind of had the story wrong about what happened to the Thunderbird that she has. She's got an 86. This is an 85. The interior is like the interior she wants for her car. It's really clean. Everything works inside the car. All the electronics and stuff work inside the car. So she dropped her vehicle off at her father's place to get some work done, some exhaust work done. And while it was at her father's place, he put it on the lift to start doing some work. And while it was on the lift, just shortly after he lifted it up in the air, he said all of a sudden I could start smelling smoke, and then stuff started coming from the inside of the vehicle around the windows and stuff where the windows were cracked. And then I could start to see flames popping out of the top of the window, and the car was on fire. So we lowered it, got the fire put out. Inside of the car burned up real bad, the dash, everything. So we want this dash, we want the interior, the seats, all that stuff. So that alone to us is worth, you know, what you're asking for on the vehicle, because we can't find it this clean anywhere else. So they drove 3 hours to come get the car, basically just for the interior. So I don't know. It is what it is. I've seen cleaner ones for a little bit more money since then. Really, I think I wouldn't mind my next one being like a Mark 7 with a 5-liter EFI. I seen one of them recently with like black leather interior and had an exhaust system and like a F-cam or an E-cam or something like that from Ford. Had a bunch of like intake work and stuff on it. I think it had an Explorer intake on it, Explorer heads on it, and headers, full exhaust, LSD 373 gear set, and the car was very quick. Well, I wouldn't mind having something like that over the Thunderbird, but it is what it is. The car's gone. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. Kind of a little update in life is we're 10 weeks, 10 and a half weeks along with the pregnancy. She's doing very well. Baby's developing very good. We're about to find out the gender here towards the end of the month. The days that she's nauseous all day, they're starting to lessen, you know, towards the end of the first trimester. But it's a responsibility, you know. I don't really have time for projects and stuff anymore. I'm gearing up for family life and taking care of my kids and my family, so there's not going to be as many projects. I'm just going to have the Grand Marquis. I'm going to finish that. I tried getting the crank pulley off yesterday, or day before yesterday, and I couldn't get the crank pulley to come off of the crank, even with the tool that you're supposed to use. So I might end up having to heat the crank pulley up to get it off because it's stuck on there. It's just a matter of when I get around to putting the time into it that I need to put into it. I'm just not there yet. So we got family vacation coming up here soon. So I've been eating like really healthy, trying to, I know everybody does it before vacation, trying to lose as much weight as possible. Last week and this week I lost about 14 pounds from sweating and cleaning up my diet in general. So it's working, but I'm hitting that plateau. I'm hitting the plateau and it's starting to slow down a little bit. So it's just a matter of continuing to work it, going to the gym and staying active. So it's kind of like a little update in my life. The new job is going great. I love it. Very good at it. Working on all makes, models, and everything for the dealer. It's a very comfortable position to be in. Basically, 99.9% of the work that I do is for the dealer themselves on auction vehicles, trade-in vehicles, vehicles that come in off the street, extended warranty vehicles, I can do all that stuff. If they're non-Volkswagen and Audi, and even Volkswagen and Audi I can do. So it's a good job, and I'm doing very good for myself right now, and very happy with my work situation. So we'll see how all this progresses and what changes in the future. You guys will be right there for it. Thanks, guys. Be blessed. I love you all. Take care.